poison hoe, you can be replaced. Next.
Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, good people? It is Figured Out Tuesdays, and as usual, we are late. How y'all doing today? It wouldn't have been right. Today is a new day, new year. Got some new people, we think. Got rid of all that old shit. About to get rid of some, new shit. So we're going to start this thing off right. We got the indie artist that just came in, but y'all ain't going to believe this. What's her name?
Her name is Cootie. It's
Cootie?
Cootie, Miss Pooh, and Rashima. These days, kind of real street names, I guess.
But I like them. But Eva's
Lizzie Gang.
Lizzie Gang. Glizzy Gang. Yo, y'all killing the game on everything. Wait a minute. Tom just got on.
I don't even know how I feel about him right now.
Yo.
Reek say she don't know. But wait a minute. Most important, let me just say this. First of all, as always, we have DJ Lab on the ones.
That's right.
The twos.
That's right.
The threes.
That's right.
The fours. And the fives.
That's right.
We got Slick 316 in the building telling me no, what to do, what to wear, why not, how much glitter to have on when it's time to leave. But what's going to kill y'all? We got a celebrity in the building that people actually thought was fiction. That was actually a figment of my imagination and the lies you tell. I know some of y'all think I worked real hard for my check, and I did. I didn't buy my own ring. I didn't do that. Chico did that. So I'm going to show y'all what he looks like for real. Figured out. Fans. Family. Shalonda. Shaw. Daddy. That's going to watch tomorrow. I introduced, because I don't think Daddy thought it was real neither. Till he came over to my house. Because he was like, are you doing a wedding by yourself? I said, that's some shit you think I will make up in my head too, wasn't it? It's just a shame. Y'all, I got Chico. Woo!
Thank you guys for picking up. So,
Now, I done let y'all bitches get 2 seconds of fame.
It's over.
That shit is over. But no, he is in the building today. And he's going to try to figure some shit out with me as usual. Pro thing, he ain't at home. Today he ain't have to work. Tomorrow he ain't going to have to work. So I said, why not? Come fuck with me. It's a new year, y'all. And everybody's popping in. Everybody's popping in. All the Rogers are in. Roger Hale and Roger Hale. Billy.
I know. Oh, your favorite ex-brother-in-law, Marquis Scott, done chimed in.
Oh, Lord. Marquis Scott, you got to come see me because you done had children by that Muslim woman and you've been feeding your children bacon in the mornings, talking about that ain't your religion. It's not right. You supposed to do what the mother is suggesting that you do. You cannot sit up here and somebody said, hey, Chico, it was Anthony Hale.
What's that?
You cannot keep feeding these kids pork and ribs and taking them home, and then they go home to, what do they say in that language? Assalamu alaikum. You can't do that. You can't do that.
What they say, God is good all the time?
You can't do that to your children and then turn them back into their mama. You know, that's not how this shit works.
My A1 Day 1 Dion McClure just checked in.
Dion McClure. If y'all need some auto insurance and you got semi-good credit, just call him up. He'll get you straight. He's donated to the show a couple of times, so we appreciate you.
Original at East Point.
I swear. This is going to be a serious show, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I went to Doug, and he went to Maze, and now the whole time he telling me he not going to say nothing. He started telling me, oh, such and such checking in.
Oh, you know I got to send a shout out to my mom, Cynthia Daniel, checking in.
Why, Mama?
Yes. Hey, Mom.
Mama, my question to you is, why are you checking in on Chico feed and not my feed? We talked about this. So, today is New Year's. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope y'all had men go in your house first. Some of y'all women went in first, but we realized that y'all are the men, so we're going to let that shit go. Some of y'all cleaned up before the New Year's. That would be Eureka. Eureka, I came in Reek's, and Reek had chairs on top of the tables like that. Mop had touched everything. And I can appreciate coming to a black person's clean house. That makes me smile because there are a lot of people who don't have clean houses. And they got that smell. And Eureka. And technically that's not a sin if your house smell like weed, cigar, or incense, because that's what they gave. Didn't the kings bring that to the manger for Jesus? Yeah, the frankincense really means weed. Let's keep it 100. I mean,
you have to ask Jonte about that.
Right, that's a Jonte.
Jonte Hawkins, if you are tuned in right now, please let us go forward in the nature of thy minds to know that the frankincense
and myrrh
was really weed and lean. Let us know that pastor. Hey, look, my Aunt Ruth told us. Oh, shout out to my Aunt Ruth. My Aunt Ruth was sick in the hospital down Piedmont Fayette, okay? She had some anti-laurels, and her blood pressure spiked up a little, 180 over 180. And they admitted her, and they got that fluid off her heart. So just praise them.
You got to stop mainlining that turkey wing and dressing.
You got to. Let me tell you what. I'm going to tell y'all. We go to Annie Laura and get an Aunt Ruth special, which is a turkey wing over dressing, mac and cheese, and the boiled okra.
Right.
Slimy okra.
Let me tell you something. That a person who eats boiled okra is strong. Minded, willed it, everything. And she is a Jew for Jesus. So shout out to my Aunt Ruth, who is back home right now. She did not want to leave Piedmont Fayette because she said it was like a resort. She said they listened to everything they say. She said she fell out of bed and she was gonna sue, but she think now it's her fault. So she was supposed to push the call button. It got a big ass sign on the door that say, please call to get up. And this is a slip fall situation. So Aunt Ruth, you stay up. You be up. You be blessed. We went to Chico people today.
Had some fun. Big fun. Love them all.
We went there.
You know, we rolled deep. I got 250 relatives in the state of Georgia.
Oh, here we go.
Johnson Pool Road, everybody on the street related to me. So, right.
Do y'all see my face?
Right.
So for all the people that were down
I got that Hennessy in my cup, bro.
on Johnson Pool Road. First of all, I want to send a special shout out to Light. We didn't see Light. Chico got a cousin named Light. That's short for Lightning Bug. But
Yes,
we
sir.
call him Light.
Yes, sir.
And Light will show up to your funeral in a silk suit. I'm talking about shirt and pants, some sneakers, and a leather cap that says Light.
Exactly.
And let me tell y'all something
Pimpin'
about
don't
Light.
never go out of style, y'all. Pimpin' don't never
Let
go
me
out
tell
of
y'all
style.
something about Light. His kids don't call him Daddy. His kids call him Light. Do you know where Light at? That's what they say. So today I asked, I said, y'all, where is Light? Ain't nobody seen Light. Light is the kind of dude, when he sit up straight, his sit up straight position automatically fall back to this. Like it's a side eye, like, what you walking up on me like that? I love Light. And y'all gonna stop telling Light he gotta sit in the back of the church because he ain't got on a full suit. Speaking of full suits in church, they had Emancipation Day down in the Grip today.
Yes, they did.
And they Aunt Jeanette had a program sitting on her coffee table next to a switch and 3 holy Bibles. And it said on there that they had an Emancipation Day today for New Year's down in the Grip, where all the Black Griffin churches come together and they put their name on the back of the program and how much they donated to the cause. Now, I don't know what emancipation really means to anybody in Griffin, but what it looked like is that if you pay $5, you might be a member of your church. because your name will get mentioned in the program. Now, you had some people who was last name Bogans. You are the treasurer for each of the committee. This was what tripped me out of everything on damn program. They had a program committee section.
What's up, Holly Gilmore?
With, look at this, with stars next to certain people's names. So I looked to see if the stars meant they were deacon, pastor, something like that. It said deceased. So y'all got deceased members on the planning committee. Shout out to everybody that died during the process. I know y'all didn't mean to leave them.
It's a game.
I know y'all didn't mean to leave
Their
them.
official answer was they wrote out what their wishes were.
They wrote out what their wishes was.
Right.
So shout out.
That's their plan. We stick it to
Shout out to everybody in Griffin who donated to the Emancipation Day. And next year, I hope that Griffin will love me enough, because right now I'm understanding that the black people in Griffin don't care for me that much, but the white people do. So white people, put me on your emancipation program for next year. I'm gonna go on and block that out, and then that way Reek and Lab can go with me, and then I can have some black followers down there. Because right now, the ones that's down there right now, they still talking about me real bad behind my back while we on the show. It's all good. Love y'all too. And that's why Cynthia Daniel didn't make a banana pudding for y'all. Yeah.
She always trying to get on program.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Always trying to get on program.
Look, somebody said their TV died the other day. It was Allie. And Allie got a little money. Okay, she looked like she don't spend nothing, but I know her, and I know she can afford another 60-inch television. Okay, she ain't doing 33-inch. But I asked her to put me on program, because they was having a service for that television. She said that was her first good TV. And I know that feeling when something you done had that was good that all of a sudden leaves. Even though it's outdated, or you done got the new and you done start appreciating other shit more. It be like that. So when that old shit die, you got to put it on program. So shout out to Allie, who needs to be mourning. She can bear her own TV in her backyard and not get the police called on her. So thank you so much, Allie, for just putting that out there. I'm praying for you and everybody. Oh, seriously. Shout out to the Alexander family. Reverend Alexander passed away. Cameron, for Antioch Baptist Church down there on North Side. And I just want to send my condolences to everybody that is mourning his death, and hopefully that the presiding pastor knows what he's talking about, so that y'all feel enabled to continue to go to Antioch Church. So Maria Henderson, the Creasy family, the Portis family, just know that Dr. Gregory Sutton, just know that I am here for you guys, and I'm shouting y'all out today on Figured Out, because y'all deserve it. Now, let me know if y'all need me on program.
Right.
I'll be there, because I got a new St. John something that I'm dying to try out. And I know some florists that got some big flowers that they can put on me. So y'all let me know if y'all need me down there at Antioch. I'm available. There you have it. Who's tuned in? Poochie! Poochie! If you need your taxes done, call Poochie. Where Poochie office at?
Yeah.
He said it's gonna take him an hour and a half to do them.
Majestic Business Service.
Right.
It's called Majestic Business Services. And in all seriousness, he is dope. I've talked to this man. Not only is he a West Sider, he went to West Fulton, which makes him... He is
West
for
Side
real.
original.
He is a Bankhead original, baby. So understand that.
So shout out to my friends, Audrine Rose checking in, Richard Hard, original East Point. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't Figured Out, Chico.
What's up, cuz? What's up, Ryan? Let's get it.
This ain't Figured Out, Chico.
Oh no, Chico still saying he ain't gonna say nothing.
He keeps saying, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say
You got
nothing.
special guests. You gotta indulge them.
And I'm gonna pay my $25 too, because this is bullshit.
special guest.
Rico hit
Yo.
me. Chico,
Yes.
I wrote a book while you was at work one day.
I'm aware.
It's called
Figure it out.
That's not what my book is called.
How We Got Home. I know it.
I'm hurt that he don't know the name of my book.
I lived it. I know the story well. Look into the camera.
Just said Chico is in the building.
That is my look into the camera. I lived it.
Here come Reed. Hold up. I don't know if you can see my big ass boobs. They done got cut up. But damn it, if Chirac didn't give me the best damn gift that just keeps on damn giving. Look, shout out to everybody on Fulton Industrial in the new building at UPS. Look at what I'm doing right now. Y'all can't see me. I established in 1907. Now, granted, a lot of y'all didn't get y'all boxes this year, and you still won't get them, and that claim is not going to go through. But understand that y'all are still helping families out of South Fulton every day by allowing us to have jobs at the UPS on Fulton Industrial in the new and the old building. Hopefully some of y'all old building people will be able to go to the new building where they got the good cafeteria that they building right now that's going to have a breakfast on sale.
Well, the Smart Hub.
Oh, I'm sorry. And the Smart Hub.
Right.
And then I was also told that if I didn't start shouting out Pleasantdale, then Juju on that B.
Yeah, haters gonna hate y'all.
On that B.
What's up, Donna Walker? What's up,
Juju
Zay?
on that B. Juju on that, Juju on that, Juju on that B. Tear. So anyway, so shout out to all my UPS workers. I think this shirt winning all day. Like I could sleep in this shirt if I thought it was sexy.
You gonna need multicolors.
Chirac.
Holla
at us. Because I heard you can get like UPS dollars to get stuff out the UPS store. Shaw don't really never have a lot of UPS dollars. It usually be loot because you got to do good work. So Shaw, hey Holly, Shaw, I just want you to, when you get better, just get some more dollars so we can get some legs.
Hey, Aunt Joyce. Thank you. Love you too.
Hey, Aunt Joyce. Aunt Joyce has all the faith in me. That's Chico aunt, but she really my aunt. And so what had happened was I could
might
cuss,
love you more than me.
I could cuss on her shirt, and she'd be like, "I'm so proud of you."
Just kidding.
So proud. Anyway, so I wrote a book. It's called How We Got Back Home. For y'all that don't know how to read, I read this on my show for all my chapter 1 people. And I also read so that it gives y'all inspiration. Michelle ain't the only one with a book. Okay? And my shit is cheaper than hers, so you can go to Amazon right now, even though it may or may not get delivered. You can go right now, because right now UPS is still delivering from 4 weeks ago. But I've been seeing some more people driving vans, those white vans y'all seeing in your neighborhood. They are Amazon. They are not people trying to kidnap your children. People know that your children really don't mean a lot. So they not trying to come get your kids. They just really trying to deliver your longer weighted packages. So shout out to everybody that's trying to just put one in for Amazon.
If they can let my damn tower heater go, they own the hostage. That's why we ain't got it.
Hold up. You got a package that's still out?
Yeah.
Did y'all know that Eureka had a package that was still out? If you go through the metal detector and find out that her shit says beep, beep, it's because she coming for your ass. All right. So it's been a couple weeks because we had to get on that silent night. Did y'all know that they say Christ? Christ?
Yo, what up, Corn?
It's born.
But it's spelled Chrisce. Christ.
Lord have mercy.
The Savior is Saveya. Savior.
Did you read the lyrics of that song?
No, I just know it because my daddy got that CD stuck in his 2001 Maxima. I mean, Pathfinder
And it's on
in the
constant
summertime.
loop.
Yeah.
It's on the serious loop. It
It's
don't even
on-
turn off.
Right. So
don't
when
turn
you
off.
get in the car, all you hear is silent night.
And that's year round. That's June.
Christmas year round.
Christmas year round.
Holy night. And then Christ.
What up, Lo?
The Savior is born. Who does that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it's spelled, y'all. Christ.
We talking about something. He say, how you spell ooh? I said,
Oh, that's that ooh wee drip.
Yeah.
we know how to spell.
Only, but that's because up north they taught y'all in different textbooks.
Well,
Tell
y'all
the
the
truth.
only ones know how to say Bowen home without the W. I ain't figured that out.
It's Bowen.
But isn't there a W in there?
It really is. But
See,
they
now
do it
this
silent.
is the Doug and May shit we talking about. Here we go.
Just like College Park.
Don't-
Isn't it
don't
two
act
In
L's?
College Park.
See, y'all just let the L's go.
Nah, and we let the G, I don't know where the G went. In College Park. Kind of like college, like your baby got the college.
That's
Yeah.
that's
College
why y'all
Park.
had chapter 1 down here. See, I ain't even had chapter 1 in Chicago.
What did y'all have? Birds fly,
All
bears
of us
don't?
was smart because we knew how to spell and
It's a
say the
lot of short. When you fly,
They just show. They just show.
when
that-
you fly into O'Hare, there is a lot that I can see from the sky.
Right.
That has a lot of short buses. Ain't none of them long.
That's for y'all.
That's-
That's for y'all. We know we got
In-
visitors
in the
coming,
shot,
and we
no.
know y'all used to riding short
But
buses.
they yellow.
So we want to make y'all
But
feel
they
at
are
home.
yellow
Exactly.
with snow tires.
Exactly. It's still snow up there.
They still pick y'all up. Christ.
But see, that's the difference in Chicago. All the schools in Chicago, you had elementary school on each side, and then you had the high school in the middle. So you didn't take buses. You walked to school. Cause why? We knew how to get back and forth to school because we were smart.
I have to think about that for a minute, Reed, because guess what? The bus stop was in my yard, and my grandmama would not let us get on it. She drove us to school.
They back out there. You better get out the way.
In an 87 Lincoln Town car.
The 30 deep. 30 deep. 30 deep.
We had to go pick up my cousin because she ain't believing them getting on no bus neither. I'm not gonna tell you what she thought that was for.
So everybody on the bus like, y'all can't ride the bus,
Y'all
huh?
can't ride the bus. Y'all can't get on the cheese. Yeah!
You know that's why all the fun was on the cheese.
All the fun was on the cheese. And look, when she died, I thought things were going to switch up. My granddad said, oh, no, I don't want that Lincoln.
You know, warmed up the
Warm
Lincoln.
it up. That warming up for the Lincoln took 2 hours. Shout out to good mama GD who are no longer here to take my ass to school. I appreciate all y'all did for me. Y'all did a whole bunch with a whole lot of little. But it was a lot of us in that car with Coca-Cola cans that had discount tickets on it
Hey,
for Six
Carol.
Flags. And we would get, we the most getting dropped off niggas in the world. By the God. We the most dropped off. We are the most. Okay, so wait a minute. Alicia Hudson just typed me. She's talking about I rode too. She did because her mama had to go to work earlier before school started. So her mama dropped off in the house.
Right.
Anytime you can get dropped off at my house and the school bus comes in your yard and just telling y'all how
They knew
goes
better.
down.
They
We
knew better. They knew
And
better.
even now, I'm still kind of scared to get on the bus. Because I think my grandmama gonna whoop me because she said that was for different kind of people.
But
Shout out to Mama.
But she was dropping them off in football, socks, and slides.
You not
Or
gonna
it might be high heels on
Let
a
me
good
tell
day.
you something. What you not gonna do
Right.
is talk about my family on Figured Out Tuesdays. My grandmama couldn't help that she couldn't find her socks, so she went and got my cousin Cedric socks, and just because they didn't match, didn't mean that she couldn't wear them. Her feet were cold.
She was just dropping y'all out.
Yes, ma'am. Different colors.
Yes, sir.
One day it would be red or burgundy and gold. The next day it would be blue and green. I don't know which team my cousin Cedric played for. My grandmama would fuck them damn socks up. And she called herself wearing them shits with some damn high heel shoes on. And that's why now I can't get embarrassed. There is absolutely nothing in this world that could truly embarrass me. And the reason that is
And me, on the
because
other hand, I'm embarrassed by
Chico
everything.
is totally embarrassed. Chico be like this the whole time, not me. Because see, I know who raised me, and they raised me right. See,
Happy
Chico
New Year,
was
guys.
raised, not trying to be funny since then, but Chico was raised to iron his clothes. My grandparents iron, but it was they drawers. They ain't iron the stuff on the outside. Long as the inside wasn't wrinkled.
My dad ain't play that shit. My dad was press clothes out every day. I mean, everything starts. We send everything to the dry cleaners if we ain't iron it. It was just, it was that thing.
And I live in East Point. And I
No.
live in East Point.
No,
I live in East Point.
Yeah.
And I went to Mays. And Stacy said I could go,
iron
so
my
Daddy
clothes,
said
too.
yeah.
I mean, you got to iron them. In Chicago, you
Nah,
got to
kid.
iron them. You got to be able to cut
If you
fruit
pay
without
money for your
grease.
good clothes, you're not putting them in no damn wash.
You got to have a, yeah.
No.
Now, let me just tell you this. There's nothing wrong with a man with a crease. But I have a problem with putting creases in people's drawers.
Yeah, I'm not
And
worried.
socks.
I'm not worried about that part.
But my grandmama would have
As
them
long as they not
football
shrunk up,
socks
I'm
would
good.
be stretched out real hard, right? They would be stretched out real hard because my grandmama had big calves. She had, so they would stretch out so the elastic on the top would kind of roll down, and she constantly pulling them up. So back then they didn't have no leggings like they do now. They were stockings. So she didn't like them stockings. They itched. They itched. That and a damn slip. My grandmama used to make us wear a slip. That thing itched so damn bad. If you old enough to know what the fuck a slip is, shout me out right now. Because that slip itched like hell, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell did a slip do. It was supposed to hide the tatas that were not quite developed. But being Jacinta, I took that slip off when I got to school.
It sound like all West Siders did that. All y'all women from the West Side did that shit.
Reed still taking her slip off.
Stop being sneaky.
Reed, you still take your slip off? Oh, go ahead. Oh, it was so that you couldn't see through your clothes. However, yeah, show it.
Make it do what it
Show
do.
it.
Simpson Road.
Dixon Hill. Shout out to my folks in Dixon Hill. You know I get down.
Simpson Road.
Dixie Hill.
Yeah.
So, now that we have established that I was more of a thought in the kindergarten, I ain't gonna lie, I was. I wore a uniform.
Don't
in
fall for the
elementary
banana in the
school.
tailpipe.
I did that.
What up, Gary? What up,
I
folks?
wore. Why is he
Hey,
thinking
Donna
this
Walker.
is figured out Chico's? Damn him. He wants to be the star. I'm the star. Hey, cuz. Walter Daniel checking in. You were not at the table today. Was he at the table today?
He was not.
Just putting that out there. But Aunt
You need to
Jeanette,
make that happen, cuz.
Aunt Jeanette was down there, and she had a catalog that you can order stuff from and get $5 off if you go through her.
She gonna get cussed
I know,
out.
right?
Anything that was on page 48 and 49 can help out whatever they claim to do on page 54.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna stop.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna stop.
Don't do it.
Okay, so
In the
but
words
no,
of Bill Daniel, I will cut all y'all.
listen.
Right?
Tell them about Bill Daniel.
Hey man, my Uncle Bill wasn't no joke.
What did y'all have?
No, we're not doing that.
Yes, we are.
No, hell no. We will not be discussing that shit.
Move it on.
Well, do you want me to do it?
No, no. No. You see the fear in my eyes. No, don't do it.
Did he say fear? Let's talk about fear for a moment.
We're not doing that.
Let's talk about fear.
You hear me?
So, I wanted to get a little, different for the new year. Thought I'd bring the new year in a little different this year. So we went to dinner with a couple of friends. That was different. And then their friend wanted us to go back to their house to just have cocktails and bring the New Year's in and kind of watch the rock and roll thing and whatever. And I said, damn that, let's go and hit the flame of blue. And let's talk about it for a moment. Chico,
Yes.
did you feel a little slighted in the flame of blue, having your wife there and was getting hit on a little bit harder than you? Let's go. Go. Tell me.
Let's be clear.
Go.
I've been in the flame more times than I can remember. It was cool to hang out with my wife in the flame. I'm good. I was good. I like that you were kind of trying to feel yourself out. But we all
Did you
know
feel somewhat uncomfortable as... Wait a minute. Did you feel somewhat uncomfortable as bitches were trying to approach me? Go.
I did not. I was just trying to make sure they weren't trying to rob you.
Do you now feel confident that maybe your wife could be a full-on waitress without Waffle House waitress experience to become a flame waitress? Go.
Most certainly not. We are not doing that shit ever.
Let's make that clear.
Let's just say that I was the showstopper of the night in the flame. Everybody knows it. Everybody wanted me to get on stage. Go.
When they give you a Happy New Year with the feathers on it, doesn't mean they want you on stage.
That's not true.
That
That's
just
not
means
true.
they want another day.
They were throwing feathers at me, and
They get paid to make you feel good about yourself.
and I felt wonderful. My confidence has spiked.
That may have been the Xanax, the edible, and a couple drinks.
And a hater sitting next to me. Because let me tell y'all something. What I think he thinks. First of all, I think Chico think he prettier than me. That's the first motherfucking problem.
No,
Second,
the first
see?
problem is that she thinks I think that she's prettier than me. That means she thinks that herself, not me. Right, man. Love you, mean it.
This is not figured out, Chico. Yes, Holly, I had feathers being thrown at me. No, it was not $1 bills because I think feathers are hard to come by. Again, he's still shouting out people on his feed. This is not his fucking show. And I'm going to tell you something else. The girls kept coming up to me saying, would you please let me allow myself to bend over so you can see my twat and throw dollars at me while I'm doing it.
Ain't that their job?
Hashtag, that's how they get paid.
Is that their job? I'm just asking.
But my job could clearly be delivering drinks and doing just this one number right here that I done learned.
She missing a little part of that. They had an extra 20,000 in their ass.
And then look, and then all you gotta do, and I accept Cash App, so my shit is easy. You ain't got to go to the ATM over there on South Cobb and then go to the flame. You got to, you see what I'm saying? You got to wiggle, 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 and then you gotta look back. You ain't gotta really move.
Yo,
it
was a lot of energy in the flame last night. I'm just happy to see that. Sometimes you get the ladies dancing and shit. It was some real energy in the flame. I was feeling that. You know what I mean? Right. I'm trying to figure it out, dude.
What move is that?
Hashtag figure it out Tuesday. Still trying to figure out what this dance is.
I'm your nasty dancer. Dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. So, Shar, I've come up with a game plan. I'm going to drop you off when it's time for you to go to work at the new building on Fulton Industrial. I'm just going to bust that right. And then I'm going to go and start my 12 to 6 shift over at the Flame of Blue.
Don't do it. Walk away slowly is my suggestion.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, they was giving me life. And guess what they kept saying? Hi, my name is Megan. What's yours? And I kept saying my real name, Jacinta. They kept saying, say what? Say what? So that's how I know them bitches was on me, because their mouth was open the whole time while they were talking to me like, say what? Huh? Huh?
They were giving you the
They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They didn't do that to Chico. They were just like, you want to dance?
Well, one is they know I'm with my wife. Two, they giving you the
You
stage
want to
name.
dance?
Right.
You want to dance?
3.
And it was a big bitch that gave my dance too. I gave him the hug, him.
Yeah, she gonna send me the big bone.
She was stacked. She was stacked, and it was like a cigarette if she smokes even.
All you do is out there. Your wife knows what you like. She sent me something I wouldn't like on purpose.
I did not do that. I asked him. I said, Chico, look around. Do you see any bitch in here you like? And he looking stupid.
And again, if I didn't see anything I liked, I'm not going to speak on it.
He ain't never look at my ass. He just kept doing this.
See, that's a trick question, Chico. I wouldn't answer.
I was a little in at that time. Yeah. I wasn't able to catch that quick, but I'm in the game.
I always expect trick
I know not to do the eye
I'm
contact with the dancer.
And we going into the flame, and my wife says to me, See, any woman in here you like, I'm going to say, Trick.
Right.
Yeah, you.
Hashtag, my guys. If that ever happens to you, you say you.
Exactly.
You. Well, he didn't say me. You know what he said? See if that lady give us another drink. I said, okay, that's cool.
I'm going to need another one for this big bitch to get
that
back up on me.
That was deferred. That was deferred.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, I think I got the
I'm
skill.
another drink for that big girl. Get back up and
That big girl looked like she wasn't
Right.
scared of nothing. She ain't had no weave. She had a real hair out, which I was commended by. I was like, oh, that's commendable.
I like that she had a real hair.
She had a
like
real
that part.
hair.
It just
I mean,
looked like it was just straight out.
She was
the,
natural. She didn't look like
the
she had no
80s.
injections or nothing. But the bitch that came and danced for me, I gave her them $2. I ain't know where to put them because she ain't had nowhere to put them, right?
Shoe show.
So
Hashtag shoe
I
show.
put
They
it
ain't
on
wearing number
top.
shoes.
I tried to make it rain, and it kind of just went by our ear. It didn't really touch all the right.
It didn't stick to it.
Right. So now I know to go get my ones from the Wells Fargo on Paces Ferry before I go to the Flame.
Right.
They stay crispy and they stay on
Do
you.
not hit the Publix on.
Do not hit the Publix on Bankhead on the Cobb County line because they got the used ones from the girls that's already went in there and went grocery shopping after they shift.
There you have it.
And there you have it. All right, we are going to dedicate some of this to Figured Out because this is what we do.
Okay, I was there for it, so let's talk about it.
Okay, so wait a minute. Yes, Walter Daniel, I had more than $2, but if you thought I was going to spend my Christmas motherfucking money on the next bitch, you can thank a fucking again because guess what?
We still got ones.
We
brother.
still got ones.
We still got ones, brother.
That's the only way to come out.
We still got ones.
Hey, that's the only
Don't
way
act.
you come out because you come out feel like I was not suckered today.
Right.
And Chico kept saying, you got to go to the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom. I said, no, not now.
We still got ones and still got ones and 20s. Don't be stupid.
He really do think this is the Chico show.
It is today. He ain't saying that. Listen.
Right.
CJ.
What's up, man?
Gotta love it.
I know you get in here and you feel the vibe all of a sudden. You start feeling. You see what I'm saying? Right. Holla, we still got one. So I'm saying if you ready to go tonight,
Hashtag we still got ones.
we still got one.
These we gonna lick and stick it to their ass.
Oh, drip.
T-shirt.
Yeah. Drip. Okay.
Make it happen.
Okay, so look, I do have on leggings tonight. So we can still go to the Flame of Blue. I think the Flame of Blue used to be a 7-Eleven back in the day that turned into a Flame of Blue.
What's up, Sean?
God damn it.
He sound like he got more fans on his page than you do.
This nigga get some stardom. Look at my star.
He is a starer.
Look retarded.
I like the soft light though.
Did he just say he likes the soft light? Well, look at here, Good Morning America. We're going to read an excerpt from chapter 10. Is that okay with you?
Go ahead. I'm good.
Or do you want to read it
No.
in your voice?
I'm cool to refresh my cocktail. Yo, what's up, Corey?
Damn, cut his camera off.
All right, so we have not been on in a couple of weeks because we were actually on Christmas vacation, and my husband delivered as normal. He had our whole house lit the
That's
fuck
my
up
wife.
with a big ass tree that we cannot
Wasn't that
get
tree
out.
about 45 feet?
At least 45 feet,
That tree was tall.
and big and wide.
Hey, I felt special. I was invited over by y'all.
Oh, let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
that for a moment. Let's
Hey.
just
We're
get off
gonna
the
talk
book.
about.
I
we
just felt special.
I guess we're gonna deviate a little
Let's
bit
go on
today.
and deviate today.
Okay, I'm
Since,
sorry.
since
Okay.
Let's talk about Let's talk
Like-
about it.
Let's talk
Having
about it.
parties.
Let's talk about it.
At my house.
The best party ever. The loudest party I've ever been to.
It was an impromptu gig, but it was fun.
Hey, but the food was good. The food was A1, and I don't eat everybody.
And guess what? Guess who?
And I got 2 plates.
Guess who cooked it?
Who?
What? So not only can I serve and wiggle. Daddy don't want the show tomorrow. Anyway.
See that? They gonna wind up put some money in my drawers.
Chico, I swear to God, if somebody was to put some money in his drawers before mine, I would have a problem. And see, that's the thing. I think because I had the scars from the surgery, that I might not get tipped as much. But I'm thinking if I get a tattoo of the cancer ribbon, then that'll cover it up, and people will be like,
That's not why men get tipped more money.
They like the tattoos. They
like the heavy hanger. That's why they get tipped more money.
Heavy what?
The heavy hanger.
What is a heavy hanger?
Big draws. Big.
You don't think my butt is big enough? It was some bitches in there with flat asses last night. Don't trip. I got on leggings today.
Looking to the camera.
Looking at what camera? This is my camera. This is my show. What the fuck?
Right.
Okay, so no, let's get back on, because obviously nobody wants to read my damn book today.
No, we're gonna read it. Go ahead and read that chapter. We're gonna go back to where we supposed
to the party.
We'll go back to the end.
Lab said it. Chapter 10.
We're
So last
How
time
we got home.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically what happened was last time Nicole Binion has arrived to Tampa. She's actually at the hospital with your boy Chico. Hey, Sha! Sha just checked in. Talking about that shirt winning. I know it.
Show be nice. I don't think Sha know y'all. You got 2 other people on the show. We like shirts too, but anyway.
Oh, you got that shirt? You got to get your UPS cash or so you get Larry and Rick a shirt. Okay. So anyway, we're still back at the hospital. Ready? Let's go. So Nicole does not cook. Let's face it, some people are great with things like dressing and shopping. Some people actually cook, clean, and drive themselves to work. Nicole married quickly after we graduated from Hampton. I don't know what was in the Kool-Aid, but Nicole and Caleb were goo-goo in love. So outside of Nicole's modest lifestyle, Caleb was the one that reeled her back in and made her the Nicole that we saw at Hampton the first time. Nicole wasn't snobbish or
Sorry about that.
Did he just disturb her reading?
Sorry about that.
Jonte, please come to the vestibule. Please come to the vestibule. We have to remove it. Digestive. Fool. Talking about what's up. And then got real Albie Shore with the shit. What's up, such and such? Yeah, what's up?
I was trying not to
What's up?
interject
What's
in the middle
up?
of your reading.
Yeah, reading.
Go right ahead. I told you I travel with my hater everywhere I go.
I travel with my
I got my own heckler.
I
got my own heckler. She heckled from the East Wing.
I mean, what am I supposed to do if you reading out of the book of how we got it back home? And then this food. Okay, anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay. Nicole that we saw. Okay, Nicole wasn't snobbish or unfriendly. These are some jackasses I'm with today. I swear to God. Okay. No one could blame her for the way she was. Caleb has an amazing production career. He has produced many of the primetime TV shows that you watch on a regular. Even though he is well known and successful, he likes to keep a low profile. However, Nicole and I are loud. Caleb and Chico are like brothers and truly enjoy getting away from Nicole and myself. They literally look as if they are on the island drinking beers at the beach, like in the moving trading places. Poor things. I am still in group listening to the other tells their stories. I am sure that they have repeated this every day. As they talk, Deborah is asking all kind of unprofessional questions. She treats this as if it's her own soap opera or Jerry Springer show. Technically, it is. From what I can gather, Deborah is going to get her hair and nails done first. To hell with paying a damn cable bill on time. Shit, she doesn't even know how to use the internet, so live your life, girl. Marlon is now speaking about his situation. His accent is really soothing and gentle. My mind starts to wander off. I'm sad again. I hope Chico has given Baylor his double stacked plain with cheese, no pickles and no onions from Wendy's. Now, I have to tell y'all, my dog does eat like this. And I don't know if he got fed while I was away. Anyway. I miss my family. I miss my cheek. And because I have anticipatory anxiety and I haven't had my meds, I spiral. What if I can't get in touch with Chico? If Chico doesn't know it's me calling, will he just give up? Oh my God, he can't call me. If he doesn't get to speak to me, then he will assume that I'm not getting out of here. If I'm not getting out of here, then he will take Baylor and move back to Atlanta. What if he gives me divorce papers and tells me that he would write me while I was in here? If there is a next bitch, I'm going to lose it. I'm already trying to see if you could get mail in here, and so far I haven't heard any mail calls. No one will come get me because I won't get out. You won't understand me. You won't be able to get the drift. I bounce back to listening to Marlon. Deborah is drilling him for more. Marlon is a really calm and sweet guy. I don't know why he is in here either. He was explaining that he did carpentry work and he was a painter. Deborah wants to know what put him in the psych ward. Marlon says, I had a hard time getting work in construction. I'm only here on a work visa. I was trying to do little odd jobs to at least get paid for my rent. The money that I was making wasn't enough. I got evicted. I went to a park and met another man from the Caribbean. I told him my dilemma. I'm worried that if I get in trouble by the police for being in the park, they're going to send me back to the islands. I have nothing left in the islands. My wife died and we have no children, no family. I came here to start over. The man in the park told me that if the police ever came, to tell them that you wanted to be Baker acted. I didn't even know what a Baker acted meant. One night, I was in the park sleeping under a tree. The police came and asked me to move it along. I didn't argue because I didn't want to get deported. The officers just kept pushing myself and 3 other homeless people. He then asked us to empty our pockets. They were looking for drugs. One of the men had some crack cocaine on him. At this point, I know we are going to jail. I tell one of the officers that I had Baker acted. Still didn't know what that meant. Next thing I know, the 2 other men were put into one car and I was put into another. I'm saying to myself, praise God. Next thing I know, I end up here. Whoa, that is not crazy. That is what I call survival. Deborah asked Marlon, how long has he been in here? And he says 8 months. 8 fucking months. I'm ready to pull out my damn hair. Are you shitting me? Why have they kept you here for 8 months? What the fuck? Next up, Maria. And just like on cue, Deborah says, Maria, why are you here? Maria just floats her ass away. Okay, y'all just have to know that Maria is like a ghost. It's nothing that I can describe in the book that can give you a clear understanding of how this exorcist bitch just floated around the psych ward. She didn't have no feet. I didn't see them. Did you see them?
Yeah. Feet, she does kind of, I guess, kind of traipse around.
Like show them how she traipse around.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But no, she kind of traipse around. It's like a flow. She kind of sounded exactly. Traipse around, but mind you, when she's doing that, she has on the gown, so it makes it.
She's floating.
Like she's floating.
She's
around.
floating.
Right.
The bitch is floating. Okay. So anyway, so she starts. Here's the thing. I thought that her hair would blow as she would walk.
Was it dirty?
No, it just looked very angelic. Just like Beyonce, like. Just fucking floating. Her hair was floating with her. And, okay.
She kind of draped around the room while everybody else was sitting there?
Yeah, she just kind of just floats around.
Right.
It's like a butterfly.
Right.
I'm beginning to think that this bitch is a figment of my imagination. Her ass is still floating towards the prison tables. Light glowing all around her and all. Most people will find this shit right here funny. I was mesmerized. I had never seen a floating ass ghost woman in my life. I almost wanted to ask her if she knew who Nostradamus was. And could she please ask him, how long am I going to be stuck in this shithole? I make a note to self that I can approach her at just the right time. maybe have some graham crackers or cranberry juice. As I think about giving her some food as a token of my appreciation, I say, shit, if she ate the food and drank the juice, is it going to go straight through her? Like, over here stupid.
Dude. That job was so stupid.
I am going to be able to see it, and it's going to go on to the floor. She won't even get a chance to enjoy it. Being a ghost and all, how can you keep food down?
The mind of Jacinta Daniel.
Duly noted. I will find her as a brush and a new robe to float around into. Bet. So that's just part of chapter 10. And Lab has not read the book because he prefers audiobooks.
I do.
And so he likes to listen to the book. So as I'm reading a lot of this is his first time hearing some of the foolishness that actually happened in the book. Oh, no. So let me tell you what she does when Chico comes in. Now we got to turn so the stock and get his stuff together.
All the time.
He comes to visit me. And I'm looking like orange is the new purple. And she comes up to the table. She has not spoken the entire time that I've been there. And she comes up to him and she says, wait a minute, this is what she says.
No, yes.
Has someone ever told you you look like Lewis?
And at that point, I was like, no.
Who is Lewis?
And then
Which brought me
who the fuck is Lewis?
Which brought me to my next question. I didn't know who the hell Otis was when we got married. So now I'm thinking he got another name.
Okay, so we got to go back to the original story on this. Let's do it.
Do anybody know about our love?
If they've watched the show at all, they've seen just a little bit about our love. Just a little.
Let me explain something to y'all about my love. I went from friend to fiance. I was never the girlfriend.
Hashtag I took on our first date ever.
This nigga just got.
You didn't get dropped off on that day. He was actually able to.
No, I took her on her first date ever. Didn't know she was lying about her age though.
I lied about my age.
I think Girls on Simpson did that on the West Side.
That was on the West Side. That was really what was going on the West Side. Because I felt some kind of,
but
Atlanta
for a long.
Is that what they was doing? Yeah.
But I know a few people that lied about their ages on the West Side.
Lied about their age. Right. They always lied about their age all the time.
I think it's a trait. I think it's in the water. Right. So like it's like go this way, and that's the lie water.
We did not have two rivers over on the West Side. You can try that again. Thank you. Shout out to West Fulton. But no,
original.
What had happened was I was minding my own business.
Of course, it didn't start out like that.
Really minding my own business.
I think we should let Chico tell a story.
Oh, yeah, Chico.
No, tell a story,
okay,
Chico. Let's get the real story.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
From the man's point of view,
I'm going to need a new drink for this one. I'm going to need a new drink for this one. But, okay, so I know since she was, since she was
shout out to such and such
8 years old, actually somewhere around there. So me and my buddy Charles, we all kind of hung out during high school and we were a little younger. I'd known Charles since we was about 14 years old. But Charles, just a year or two older than me and whatnot. So he was dating Jacinta's older cousin at the time. So when we would always go to pick her up, her little cousins would always be there because they all stayed in the same house.
Because it was 30 of us.
So it was a bunch of them. So they all, and it was, they ranged. So you had her older cousin.
You would not make it sound like.
I don't want to call.
But you would not make it sound like you was visiting a group home.
No, it was Job Corps over there in Collier Heights. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Love you guys. Just kidding. I took your joke.
Done. Wilbur,
I took your joke.
Your friend need a ride home to work because he is not riding in my car.
Yeah.
Talking about Job Corps, and he the original Job Corps starter kit.
Don't do it.
Talking about all you got to do is put an earring in your left ear, and them bitches at Job Corps gonna like you.
Haters gonna hate, guys. Know that. All right, so back to the story at hand. So back to the story at hand. So over the years, she always hung out with us all the time. But even when she got older, she always hung out with us. So it I always thought she was a couple years younger because we always had one of my buddies always had slightly younger, but they were always around or whatever. But they were friends. We never tried anything, any of that. It was always cool. And so me and Sam, we just used to vibe together. So I was like, shoot, I want to take you out or whatnot. So it was cool. So she was like, yeah, I can go out, whatever. So what I did was I actually found out what all her favorite things were. Wings from J.R. Cricket's. Alizé, hood and a motherfucker. I actually bought some cheesecake and I bought some fresh fruit, and it was the first time she had ever had mangoes before. So I had chopped up and I made a picnic basket, and we actually went to where the Brave Stadium is now. Used to be a lake around there.
Oh, that was a long
right.
time ago.
Yeah. So
and tell them what you had on so you can get on the field view.
All she remembered was the Versace white jeans I had on. Hashtag she a label whore, but it's all good.
She a what? She's a what?
Label whore.
I'm a label whore.
I know somebody like that.
I'm a label whore.
All she remembered the whole time was the Versace jeans I had on. But I digress. So we got out there. We laid out the blankets or whatever. We
laid out the blankets.
Laid out the blankets.
I don't recall that. I recall sitting on a blanket. I don't remember laying out a damn thing.
Okay. So I was a perfect gentleman. Never even kissed her. Didn't touch her the wrong way. We just sat and ate and talked, had some cocktails, and then I took her back. But after that, we didn't hook up again. We didn't date again. It wasn't like we weren't still friends. We were always still friends. But we just when she was in town for school or in town for work, whatever, we would always holler at each other. Sometimes we would hook up and hang out, whatever. But we never dated each other. And
but
we never
had plenty of bitches. Bitch, make me rich.
So it was never an issue with that part of it. So when she was in and out of town, we would always hook up and hang out, whatever, but we weren't ever together. And it just so happened, like, I became single, came out of a relationship, whatnot, and she happened to be in town for Christmas. And I saw her on Facebook. I was like, yo, sent you in town? She was like, yeah, I'm in town. I was like, what's, shit, well, why don't we hook up? She's like, okay. I was like, well, I'm going to be at my family's house. You ain't doing nothing. Why don't you swing by? Stood me up, never showed up, never called. Never stood me up, never. What's up, Jacinta Russell? Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, Jacinta.
So, what's up, Tavy?
Okay.
You shout people out on my phone. That's Tavy. That's Tavy. So what the deal was with that was she never showed up, never called, whatever.
Chico.
So what I did was from that when I talked to the next time, I was like, you know what? Don't call me, lose my number. I'm done. This wasn't the first time this should happen. It happened several times. Right, and I really let that slide because if it was any other chick, it'd have been no call ever.
Any other chick.
Any
I
other
had more
female,
bitches on me at the
no
flame
call.
than he did, and now he feeling some kind of way. Y'all.
So that's how that went down, and then so she was like, "Just give me one more chance." So I'm gonna fly. She did. She said, "Give me one more. Give me one more chance." And she said she was gonna fly in town the next week. She flew in town the next week, and I was like, "Jacinta, I'm telling you right now, you ain't at this fucking airport, man. I'm for real. I'm done. For real. She's like, I promise I'm gonna be there. So pick her up. Of course we got us a little room, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's 1714 is our room.
1714.
And that was our safe place, and that was our place where we just kind of fell in love. You know what I'm saying?
We fell in love.
Well, we were already.
I think
in love,
you was in love.
I think that was our safe space, and we kind of got into each other on the regular. Because up until that point, we had never.
I was not with him.
Yeah. What's up, Jaja? Hey, Tony.
Okay, don't finish telling them what happened.
So after that, we kind of just were back and forth every other weekend. She was flying in, I was flying out, or whatever. And this one, I going up to see her, and I was there for about a week or two, or whatever. And then I came home, and then I got the call back that she had found some lumps in her breast. And at that point, it was like, well, I got to go back up, but I had just left. So it's like I had to go back up, and then work. It was a little tricky after that point because I've been gone. And at that point, it was a decision whether I was going to stay there and work this and try and make sure she's okay, or I was going to come back home, and I decided to stay there and work it out.
No, that's not exactly what happened.
Okay.
Now, figure out, fans, you can listen to me. So what had happened, Shar said she did. What had happened was, now this is real true. It was real. This is how I knew I love this man, because he was getting on a plane to go back to Atlanta from Norfolk. And he was walking through security. Oh, and I put my hands.
I forgot that part.
I put my hands over my face like this. And I said to myself, I cannot do this anymore. Like, I can't. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Because I saw him, as far as I was concerned, I saw him saying goodbye. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then what did you do? Tell the people.
Came back.
Through security.
Through security. And I took a later flight and lost my bags for a couple of days and was in the same garage. Yeah, that's love.
Then tell them what your real name is.
Everybody knows my name is Otis.
No one knows this but you and your mama. She said that today.
I heard this was a hot thing when you played for the Braves. So,
talk about thotness.
You were thotting that bad.
Let's talk about thotting.
I don't think he was thotting.
I appreciate that. And where do we go? Where do we go down that rabbit hole? We are not gonna entertain that today. Thank you very much. All right. So on to the next thing. What's the next subject we're talking about?
Next subject we're talking about is thoughts.
I know nothing about that.
So let's just put the camera back on thoughts.
No. And no.
Okay. So no, seriously. So we had a love affair. A love affair. If y'all could really see.
That's my Spike Lee. When you know when Spike going all zoom all the way in, that's my Spike Lee.
Now you have a position that you use.
Yes. You know when it's a Spike Lee joint and they zoom all the way in.
Show what a Spike Lee joint look like.
Or when you say something. And they
right.
go.
Right. Oh, and he zooms in. Right.
Again, this is Figured Out Chico's.
I am visiting, not staying.
I can't work. I can't be myself.
Off a game, dog.
Okay, so no, anyway. There were some things that we were supposed to talk about today. Number one, the number is 353 for all you people that are trying to play your numbers this year. Let's go ahead and start the year off right with 353. Again, if you get a winning from this, I do get 30% of the proceeds. You can cash fund, what you call it? Go find me. You can go find me and give me my 30%. Ghetto gift bag.
We are starting that.
No. In 2019, it's about to be prevalent. We about to step that shit up.
Ghetto gift bags back in effect.
I mean, it's not just going to be about aluminum foil no more. It's not just going to be about ramen noodles. It's not just going to be about breeze cards.
Or edge control.
Giving raps and everything. We rapping, folks.
We are going big on the ghetto gift bag. All right. So since y'all over here, so real on, what do I want to be? You can't get this off the book. You got to actually watch this show. What do I want to be at the Flame of Blue?
No, that's too easy.
That's a good one.
You had to be watching now.
You had to be watching.
You had to be watching now, otherwise you're not going to know. That's interesting.
You have to be watching to know what I want to be at the Flame of Blue. If you know the answer to this, then you are a true Figured Out fan, and I suggest that you email me at jdfigured@gmail.com so that you can claim your prize. Please include your mailing address. I promise that we'll be using UPS to get it to you, because that's who don't deliver. And then we'll make sure that you get the souped up 2019 version of the ghetto gift bag giveaway. Does not include Chico or batteries.
If you got Chico, you don't need batteries. She set herself up for that one. She set herself up for that one. Hey, she set herself up for that one. Love you, mean it.
Jan McLemore is in the building.
What's up, Jan?
And that typically means...
What's up, Gig? Kev Bees. Tante Claus, Jaja.
Why is he still shouting people out?
Jaton Russell. What's up, Mark Conley?
What the fuck?
What's up, Kevin Webb? Michael Madade.
You really do think you got a show?
I'm visiting.
You know what? One show, we're going to do one show, and it's going to be you and Chico, whose sauce is it?
Okay, no. We really do want a show called How to Fry Chicken with Chico. And it's basically a cooking show where Chico and I have the same food to make, but our own different recipes, because Chico really does feel as if he can prepare food. And I use that as a big word, prepare. I can cook. He can prepare food. I cook. He's more like I've had education. To me, you have to know how to bake. Okay. To be really considered a cook. I mean, have you ever baked a cake?
Okay. If y'all pass that bullshit. Nigga, I own a restaurant. I cook them all day long. It's one thing to cook at your house. It's another to cook for the masses and for it to be consistent. My shit is consistent. And I make my shit from scratch. Now, Jacinta bakes from scratch. She doesn't cook from scratch. Think about it.
Challenge.
And this is why we're going to have a show called How to Fry Chicken with Chico. And it's going to be, it's going to actually show our different recipes. And we'll actually be fighting in our own kitchen. And we'll have, Reek and Lab will be there. And then we'll have, guests that'll come in and kind of do A and B and tell us which has the best spaghetti. And we know.
No fighting. Jacinta just going to be in her feelings after she get whooped.
Again, I have another job from 12 to 6 where I put my hands in the air and I do like this, and it makes up for whatever I don't.
You can't drop no pool balls out of it. It ain't working.
Oh, you don't know what I know how to do. Let me tell y'all something.
Right.
Before I had my breast removed, I could pick up a damn 18-wheeler.
Hashtag shoe show.
Do not get it fucked up. I can make it talk. I can do all of that. As my references.
That's like asking a nigga that asked to go first what it was like.
We could.
Close out. Boom.
Wait.
Right.
What did you do?
Right. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Nigga, I go last. Good night.
Good night.
It's not my show no more. Can I just tell y'all that Chico literally dropped Mike and busted left?
Man, I'm about to have another cut down.
This is not the green room. We are still taping.
We are still taping.
That's how you know this shit live.
This is how you know that this is live. Because we're still taping. And this is some foolery. So anyway, figured out, fans. I was going to talk to y'all about the Christmas gifts that y'all don't need to return. Until, the great Chico gets back and he can talk to y'all about how to get a house.
You need to talk about y'all party.
No, they want us to talk about our party. So we did have, right, y'all talking about exit to the left. We had a party at my house for my sister. It was her 40th birthday, and it was supposed to be champagne and cake. That was the theme of things, and it was all the way turned up, and it went left, and we still had a good time. I think the people who were able to take pictures were able to take some good pictures, but I think the people that were not able to stay were able to get out safely. I think that people think that our garage is now Bar Brizzle, which is not really located in Atlanta. It's really located in Maryland. For whatever reason, people tend to come to our house to drink and have champagne jello shots, and then all of a sudden you get very, very courageous and you have a lot of hair on your chest and you start telling people about the hair that's on your chest, and then you start showing people the actual third and fourth nipple that you have on your chest, and then all of a sudden you're in people's faces, and then you end up Googling words or just personally asking Siri.
That shit was classic.
You end up asking Siri questions that you normally wouldn't ask her, such as what, Lab?
What's the mind elevation? Siri. What's the definition of mind elevation? See, told you. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I peep what you doing. I peep what you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that shit slide. But if Chico was the old nigga he used to be, your ass will be. We out here taking penitentiary chances.
Y'all online with that. Y'all better not be saying that for my mom.
Listen, we actually have a friend that is the most loyal ass friend to Chico that I have ever met. He more loyal than me.
He real loyal, Chico. He was
Somebody
not
made
about
a
Chico.
sideways comment about my husband, and this took a switch off in our friend's head that has a very broad vocabulary, to which somebody just commented, and I still didn't finish what I was trying.
Yo, how do I get it back up? Yo, shout out to my dude though.
Okay.
One thing about me, if you know me, I'm extremely loyal, and if I rock with you, I rock with you.
Wait a minute, producer.
He rock with you.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He rocks with Chico.
That's my guy.
No doubt.
You know
and
what
I only
I'm
known him 5 minutes.
Shout out A-Town. We talking about you, baby.
Wait a minute, I can't even get your production. Oh, Lord.
Breaking it. You done broke it.
Again.
Okay. No problem. We're gonna put it.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Okay, I'll hold him. Yeah, so shout out to my dude A-Town, man. I got some real loyal friends. If I rock with you, I rock with you, and that's one of my dudes. You know what I mean? You have some people that are friends, and you have certain friends or family, and he's one of my family. Always been, always will be.
Okay, so then I guess my question is, Lab. When Siri could not decide. Oh, I'm sorry. Siri decided that she needed to be called upon during these moments in Bob Brizzle, ATL. And at this point, the word was Siri'd.
I can't remember that.
It was killer.
Oh.
Hey man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll do it.
Don't do it, son. Yo.
I was told no, my pimp has spoke, and now I have to go back to the 12 to 6.
Yeah, don't do that. Yo.
So all I'm saying is Siri was a part of the party. What else was a part of the party?
What's up, cuz? What's up, Mario? What's up, Jeff Bird? Mike Adams. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you good.
What else happened?
What else happened at the party, Lab? Because you were quite happy and intrigued, so much so that you were the last to leave.
I was just being observant, making sure everything was good.
Yeah, we had to make sure everything. And then the person that was most loyal to my husband decided to get told to just kind of chill out for us. Just chill out for a little second. Next thing I know, here comes Feel for Real.
Let me just say, I was gonna whoop his ass with Phil. That's why I told you to get the hell out the way. You tell me no. I'm like, move, leave, Phil. Now, we fight together.
Yo.
So
It was that's my family. It would have never happened. Yo, no. What I'm saying, well, no, the whole point with that is my boy was never gonna do that. It was just a conversation. That's the way he is, the way he talk. It was never gonna be what everybody else thought it was. You know what I'm saying? We got too much respect and too much love each other. That would have never happened. That was never gonna happen with me and him. You know what I mean? It wasn't about that. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. And I appreciate that. But one thing about that, everybody know me. I handle my own shit, regardless of that. And the other part about that is I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't know what was going on, and I can see from the outside looking in how that could have been confusing. It wasn't to me. You say I didn't get turned up at all. I was chill. Yeah, I was real chill. I was.
You came in and told me what was going on. You was like, but hey,
Yeah.
it ain't finna go that far. This is my house.
Yeah, my dude would never. He would never. Now, if some other, no. But with me, nope. Me and him, nope. It would never. Never. Love him, he my dude. It would never go down.
however, what did go down, Reed? All I heard was, look, dude. It went from the Matrix, red or green pill, to, it kept going back from it went from, yo, man, I'm sorry for this. I ain't mean to be like this. I ain't know if I came off on you, to, I will beat your ass. This happens at the Daniel household often. I noticed my father sitting on the steps of my home, preventing people from coming up and down the steps. And as Shar has just said, this shit is hilarious. My daddy just wanted to make sure.
Gigi online. We got a shout out. I hope you're feeling better, baby. Love you. What's up, T Sykes? You can't bring me on and then hate on it when I'm on.
Did you just say I can't bring you on and then hate on you when you moan?
When I'm on.
Oh, when you on. I thought you said moan.
You see, you thinking about yesterday.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ow.
Rick had to cover her eyes and ears.
No, look. Y'all, this is how Chico moan.
Dude. Don't fall for the banana and tailpipe. Thank you. That would be you.
I am not allowed to make noises that would excite the animals outside. So, live Chico.
Yo, shit, you shitting me. Then,
wait a minute. What kind of noise do I make, Chico?
We're not going there.
No,
we are not sharing. Sharing is not always caring, people.
The noises that I make when Chico laugh.
We're not going. Come on.
You can give me a little tidbit of what the noises that I make.
Bone, chicka, bone, bone.
When I moan. Now, I just told you what Chico do. He be screaming and shit.
You can already tell that's a lie.
Get off the dick! Get off the dick!
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I can't. Yo, I was gonna be a little quiet. What the fuck, dude?
So, Lee, can you please tell them?
Can
you please give them an example of what you think I may sound like?
No.
I sound my screams are more like.
Hell no. That is, you were doing you the first time. And why are we all up in that? No, you were doing you the first time. Shit.
If y'all don't believe,
to Jerry hit it off. Jacinta?
You okay?
Jacinta. Yeah, exactly.
You all right?
and then sometimes he just come in. Sometimes Daddy just gonna be like,
So-
oh, okay.
And then so Yo. Nick, yo, I'm with the pillow and the right.
You do what?
He says he puts the pillow and his hand
like,
to muffle your sound.
She like, he ain't gonna hear till you like, Jacinta. Right. Yo, Dad.
We will block this show from Daddy tomorrow. He will not be able to watch
My
it.
dad ain't don't even know how to find the show tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Little Jerry.
Basically what happens is I have to muffle Chico's screams. I typically do this shit with one of his ties. It's kind of like Bird Box, except I just use it around his mouth, then around his eyes. And so what I do is, so imagine Bird Box.
This is a
right?
Spike Lee joint.
You know how y'all cover your eyes, talking about something. It's beautiful. Watch. No, all of a sudden it'd be like, oh my God! Oh Lord! Oh Jesus! Get off the deck! Get off the deck! Please don't get on my dick! Get off of it! And then all of a sudden, the eye contact, because the tie be still on him, right? The eye contact be like this. Oh! You know, it's just. And then, like, it's a couple breathing methods that he has to go through after. And it's like this. It's like, oh.
Does anybody believe any of that?
It's like a horse giving birth.
She intermuses herself. Right, this is not how it goes down.
And then all you hear is the shower. And that's when you hear my daddy say, Jacinta, all right. And I be like, yeah, what Baylor?
Right.
This show is going to get absolutely 0 views. They going to be like, they just out there talking shit all night.
Right.
Mrs. Morris.
Right.
I am still that little saint you knew at St. Paul of the Cross Elementary School. Don't you judge me now that I'm married. I'm not illegal no more. So, now that y'all have been inside the bedroom.
D. Sykes.
What? What the fuck was that?
Stop hating, son.
I really wish we had like dual cameras to kind of show
both of us together.
Yes, because
you can't do that from there.
They are doing it,
but
we can't do it live on our feet. What I'm saying is, I can. However, we gonna mess it up if we do that for real, cause you know we got cheap phones, right? Right. People are asking me questions saying, what is going on up in here? Well, what had happened was I have a guest and he's my husband. And for whatever reason, we're explaining bedroom noises versus bedroom candy.
Some kind of way. We went down the wrong rabbit hole. Right. So we're going to digress.
Right.
And try and start all over with a new suggestion. Thank you.
You want to talk about the Christmas gifts that people don't need to return?
Let's do that.
Proactive.
Oh, that and the hair club for men. I'm with you on that shit.
Hair club for men.
But I'm.
Yeah. If your face is fucked up, let's just keep it 100. You know your face fucked up. Now I will say this, going forward, not just how to fry chicken with Chico. We're having another show. How to get nasty with scent. And it's basically gonna be on all your porn hubs. And yeah.
She was like, we could make a mint.
We could make a mint.
Wiggle, not doing it.
Wiggle. Look, it's wiggling. is wiggling. So, hey, Carol Daniel, I'm still doing good. What I'm saying is, I think that if we were to make a movie, I think that we would get a lot of views and a lot of people. Jan says no, and a lot of people in the pews. I think that if we
did she say a lot of views and a lot of people in the pews?
Yeah, because I think that our other big hustle is gonna be church.
I thought they just overviewed. I thought you just ran over that real quick. A lot of views and a lot of people in the pews. Let's think about that for a second.
Well, they say the biggest Christian church.
They say all the thoughts grew up in East Point.
What?
Not Simpson Road, not Job Corps.
Thank you.
Stop the madness.
So again, just want to let you guys know that we do have some upcoming series coming up. How to Fry Chicken with Chico and How to Get Nasty with Sin. And somebody else just said don't do it.
Exactly.
What I'm trying to show y'all is ways to get your bedroom hyped. If you want your man to scream and holler, bird box his ass and tie a tie around his damn throat and then tie the other piece up, the small piece around his teeth like this, and then just have him screaming. Ah! Ah! Works every time.
Spike Lee joint. Look into the camera.
We didn't get to do the real show that I wanted to do today, people, because I am with my husband who has totally gotten.
Hey, Aunt Lo.
He has assumed his position as co-host of Figured Out Tuesdays. But we are very happy and very glad that we are together.
Absolutely.
And we didn't break up in 2018.
No.
Do you think we're going to break up in 2019? Go.
These days, I don't know. She keep talking about this other stuff. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're together. We're strong.
And
I love you bunches.
Well, technically we weren't, because Chico had a business that he was involved in, and it was what I call the international exchange program, where he had bitches from several different nations, you know, trying to, you know what I'm saying, court him. And for a long time, you know, I perceived him as a thought. That wasn't a word back then, but it is now. And so now, you know, what I used to call hoe is really now a thought. So, you know, that was one of the reasons why I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore, because, you know, I don't want to fuck up a friendship, you know, and I don't want to fuck up my friendship. And, you know, I married him. I mean, yeah, 1714 did us a lot of good. And, you know, him maybe turning around, going through TSA looking like, you know, Denzel Daniel, you know, that may have had something to do with it. And I did think that, you know, maybe my kids, I wouldn't have to buy edge control for them, you know, because I knew Chico when he was a model on the walls of the barbershops where he had an S curl. And
S curl, but I was a model, yeah, at a point. Yeah, on the walls, posters and all that stuff. You can see him in the barbershops and all that kind of stuff. But you wouldn't believe that.
What kind of hair did you have, baby? Show them. Give us an idea.
You got jokes.
I will show you a picture of Chico.
Yeah.
Chico used to have hair like me.
Exactly.
And so I just figured, you know, short term, I wouldn't have to worry about perms for my kids. You know.
Yep, you're right, D Metro Brothers, no doubt.
But the problem is.
Alan?
Fuck. The problem is, when you marry someone as beautiful as you.
I'm glad she thinks someone as beautiful as she is. I'm not.
He just wants some more tonight. We're not going back to the flame because we still got one.
Gotta spin them.
it's ready for us to fucking go. We done been in this bitch for 2 hours. And we only pay for a 1 hour show. So, this is the first show of the year for.
Matter of fact, this is the first show I've ever been on. Been talked about, been laughed about, been ridiculed, been hated on.
But it's all been Chico approved.
It's been Chico approved.
Some of it. No, just came to love and show some love and support to my family. I'm not gonna make it a regular habit, but I'll come out every now and again.
Do you wanna say anything else to Figured Out fans?
Hey guys, we thank you for your support. Continue to support us. The show is growing. It's going to get better. We're learning as we go along. I think 2019 is going to be an awesome year for not just us, but for everyone. I'm hoping that we can get things sorted out with Trump and moving forward. Oh, let's talk about Daniel Property and Assets. It's going to be a huge year for us. We actually do some developments as well. So if you're looking to purchase a home, you're looking to build a home, commercial, residential, and we actually have some contacts to do some bills up to $300 million. So if you're interested in doing those things, please reach out to us.
Give out your number.
You can reach me at otisdaniel3@gmail.com. You can inbox me. It's going to be the best way to contact me, and then I'll reach back out. Again, that is otisdaniel3, O-T-I-S, Daniel, D-A-N-I-E-L, the number 3 at Gmail. And I will contact you back. Thank you for all your love and support. Right now we have a lot of down payment assistance going on for those that qualify. You can actually get up to $15,000 worth of down payment assistance. So that's huge out there for you guys that are looking to purchase, first-time home buyers, or even if you're not a first-time home buyer and you qualify, there's a lot of opportunities out there for you guys. Rates will come down a little bit, so it's a lot of opportunities. So we'd love you guys to take us on and think about coming on and working with Daniel Property Assets. Much appreciated. Much love. Thank you for your support.
And that was the Chico Dang Show. So, Figured Out fans, as usual, we do have a blog. It's called figuredout.blog. And on figuredout.blog, you can actually look and see Ken Stokes just checked in, who is Pretty Ken, if you don't know. Pretty Ken, please come on to the show. We would love to see you on here. And congratulations on the new engagements. Shout out to you and Joy. That's a beautiful thing. Want to tell you that you can buy the book How We Got Back Home on Amazon or on Kindle. Will be available on audiobooks soon because Lab and I are in the lab getting in the mix with the Misfits Radio Music Group. So we will be doing that. So make sure you check out the blog because you can still get special deals on all the things you're trying to return from Christmas. From Amazon, Walmart, Macy's. We even have CBD oil on sale on so for all of you people who are trying not to be weed smokers but still need that effect, you can get CBD off of figuredout.blog.
Right. It'll help with pain, anxiety, and all those sorts of things. It's been really helpful for Jacinta.
It's been helpful.
I've been taking it. She's come off of all her meds except for 3 for the most part.
Yeah, I have.
So it's been really helpful. Anxiety, all that stuff. And I think after she had the breast surgeries and whatnot because of the breast cancer, she was on the pain meds for so long that they actually started to damage her liver. And being able to come off of that and do the CBD oils has been really helpful because no one's going to continue to give you the pain meds with the opioid stuff that we have going on. And if you try and do more, then they start looking at you sideways and think you may be addicted, but you're really in pain, and this is a way to help yourself. So we're definitely going to be doing that on figuredout.blog.
They need to answer the questions at jdfigured@gmail.com. So again, visit us on Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you visit Misfits Media Group, Westside Misfits. There are several different shows that are lined up for this year. It's the Saturday Wake and Bake that's supposed to be off the chain. You got people smoking and talking to y'all about foolery. You got Poochie who telling y'all about y'all taxes and things that y'all need to do to get your life right. You have Jonte Hawkins who is giving y'all spiritual food on Sundays, and he is delivereth. from thy evileth. We also have the West Side Misfits who come on Sundays at 3. They give you a bit of everything. So we even have a comedian, Misfits of Comedy. Well, that comes on Wednesday. So make sure y'all stay tuned to this channel. We're available on Live 365.
I might be down for the West Side Misfits on Sundays, just for one time.
Now he has his own show.
Hey, MC.
He is the Michael Strahan of West Side Misfits Radio.
Drop in and sprinkle a little knowledge and dust back out.
And on that note, we out.
Appreciate you guys.
Good night. Drill. Wet. Yeah. Splash. Freaky shit. Yeah, I got your nigga geek. Pussy wet. I just put his ass to sleep. Round 2, nigga head game me. Make me nut. Lick it up. Bad bitch attitude fucked up. Don't give a fuck.